If you're interested in increasing the performance or extending the life of your Mac, you may consider upgrading your hard drive to an SSD or solid-state drive. Many people using the new MacBook Air or MacBook Pro have already experienced the extra performance provided by a Samsung SSD, which comes standard in these new laptops. So if you've had your Mac a few years and find your system slowing down and becoming less responsive, a Samsung SSD might be just what you're looking for. Before you begin the installation, it's important to make sure that you have everything you need to get started. Luckily, Samsung SSDs come with all the parts you need to upgrade your laptop. At most, you'll need to provide a screwdriver, but check all your parts before you get started because you don't want to open the Mac and then realize you're missing something. Now follow these steps to install your Samsung SSD. First, you'll want to clone your hard drive to the new SSD, so you'll be able to boot with this newly installed drive. To clone your SSD with your old hard drive, be sure your computer is connected to its power source and powered on. Connect the new SSD to the provided USB SATA kit. Then connect the USB to your computer. If a prompt to initialize appears, click Initialize. Now in the Finder menu bar, select Go and click on Utility. Then find and select Disk Utility from the list. In the Disk Utility window, select your new SSD from the sidebar. It will have an orange icon next to a generic name. Select the Erase tab at the top of the window. Now, in the Format drop-down menu, choose Mac OS Extended Journaled, and name this drive something you'll remember, like Samsung SSD. Then click Erase at the bottom right of the window. Do not worry, there is no data on this drive yet. All you are doing is formatting it to work with your computer. Confirm the erase in the window that appears. Once the format is complete, you may be asked if you want to use this disk as a backup. Select Decide Later or Do Not Use. Now at the top of the Disk Utility window, select the Restore tab. This is what will help you clone your hard drive. When you do this, choose your old hard drive as the source drive by dragging the icon representing the old HDD from the sidebar to the source field. It will be labeled Macintosh HD and will have a silver icon next to it. Select your new solid-state drive as Destination Drive by dragging the icon representing your new SSD from the sidebar to the destination field. It will be named Samsung SSD, or whatever you named it, and have an orange icon next to it. Be sure the Erase Destination box is checked, and then click the Restore button at the bottom right. Confirm the restore by clicking Erase in the pop-up window, and then enter your computer's password if asked. The process will now begin. The cloning process may take several hours depending on the amount of storage you have, so just relax, read a book, watch a movie, take a nap. It's your time now. Once the process has completed, you can power off your laptop. Now it is time to physically replace the hard drive with your new SSD. Safety first, so remove the power cable. Remove the screws on the bottom and set them aside. Then gently remove the cover. Now locate the battery and disconnect or remove it to discharge the computer. Locate the hard drive and begin unscrewing the drive cover. This holds the hard drive securely in place. Don't take out the screws entirely though, just loosen enough so you can remove the hard drive cover. Then gently pull the hard drive out of its bay and disconnect the SATA cable. Now, before you continue, find the screws attached to the hard drive. Remove all 4 of them and insert them into your new Samsung SSD. These hold the drive in its bay. Now connect the SATA cable and install the SSD into the drive bay. Then put the drive cover back and screw it in place. Remember to reconnect or replace the battery too. Power is a good thing. Now put the computer cover back on and replace all of the screws in their proper place. Finally, replace the power cable and boot your Mac as normal with your new Samsung solid-state drive.